In today's video, we're taking a look at the LG QNED 81. This is a huge 75-inch TV, and it may be the choice for you if you're on a more restricted budget. So let's take a closer look. Don't forget to hit the red button to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up and click the notification bell to get my next video first. So a big thanks to LG for sending this across to review. If you want any more information about this TV at any time, then just click the link in the description. So this is the LG QNED 81. This is an edge-lit LED TV. This year there's been some big changes in terms of the design. On the stand there's actually two positions that you can position the bottom stand. And this is so that it will accommodate now a soundbar, which is a great thing. And it's a completely flat stand. All you need to do is pop the 4 screws in, either in the higher position or the lower position, depending on how high you want the TV to sit. Now I'm going for the higher position so that I can demonstrate to you a soundbar. And this year, folks, there is a detachable power cable, which again is another big thing. And there's also a cable tidy, which covers all of the cables round the back in the middle of the TV. So at the back, this is a really good looking TV. One big feature for this TV is HDMI 2.1. There are two 4K at 120 Hz. So for those of you that don't want to spend a fortune on a big TV, you will still get those gaming benefits of HDMI 2.1. I love the flat middle stand, it's perfect, and this year it's big enough if you're in the higher position that you can get a decent sized soundbar right underneath the TV. It almost disappears under it. I do have to say, having that central stand really makes this TV look special. It's certainly far better than the edge stands or the arch type stands that we've seen in previous years. The whole thing looks far more premium than the price suggests. The bezels around the edge of the TV are less than a centimetre wide, and so therefore again it really does feel you have that edge to edge screen. You also have the benefit of this being quite a thin TV. So if you are going to wall mount it, it will sit really flat against the wall with a straight back panel. And also that means that viewing angles are easier from pretty much any angle. And as you can see as I'm coming around, the screen gets better and better, but it's certainly not bad even at extreme angles. So QNED is effectively quantum dot nanocell display, and this means that they've combined quantum dot and nanocell color technology to give you a more stunning picture. This effectively gives you enhanced colors, deeper blacks, and much more brilliant color. Now the overall result is it gives you an incredibly color accurate picture, but also incredible detail and brightness. This year I've been really impressed with the Alpha 7 Generation 6 4K processor chip. It really is a vast improvement, and WebOS is the same as well. It's far more reduced, everything is far quicker to find, and it doesn't seem anywhere near as bloated with adverts or things that you're just not going to use. At the bottom is the Now Streaming option, which has all of your streaming options and gives you some suggested content, but it's certainly not intrusive. And then at the top you've got your cards for shortcut access to your most used options. WebOS 23 features a new shortcut menu system which gives you far more options than in previous years, and it's far easier to see those options straight away on that initial tile. But if you do long press the settings button, then you get the main settings screen, and here you can go in and change everything. One thing that I always recommend to change straight away is to turn off the energy saving option. This way the TV will be at its brightest, giving you the best possible experience. Now, if you're not sure exactly what settings to put your TV into, then there is a great new option this year, and that is Personalized Picture Wizard. This way you can choose different pictures. There's around 7 or 8 screens which you go through, choosing up to 2 different pictures which you prefer the look of. Then the TV will learn what you've chosen, and it will change the picture settings to reflect those choices. Now this is just a far easier way for you getting the picture that you like, rather than going on by what somebody else has said or something which you're not quite sure of how to change. Very simple and a really good idea. This also means that within just a few minutes of opening the box and getting the TV set up, it will be set up to your exact preference. You don't have to worry about playing with numbers or fiddly bits at all. The picture will just look exactly what you want it to. And when I ran this, I was really impressed with the color detail, the accuracy of the colors, and how well the picture did. It really looked awesome. As always with any TV that I review, I ran my colours test, my motion test and my blooming test. Now this being an edge-lit TV, it will never perform as well as a mini LED TV or even an OLED TV, but that is to be expected for the price range that it sits in. But I don't think this did a terrible job. Yes, with the blooming side there is noticeable blooming. It's not offensive and it's not over the top, but there is a degree of blooming around the edges. In the subtitle test that I did, it was less apparent, and that's probably because it's just smaller along the bottom. So if you do watch a lot of things with subtitles, then this isn't going to put you off at all. It's actually pretty impressive considering it's edge-lit TV. I think what impressed me most with this TV was the general everyday use. This is video footage that I took on my iPhone while I was abroad recently, and I think it did an incredible job. It is in 4K, it does look absolutely stunning, and it delivers a natural, not oversaturated image at all. And this was the theme right throughout what I tested. And in a second I'm going to show you how this performs with just standard TV with a plastic aerial, and that blew me away completely. But this TV delivers bright, vibrant images, and it is very colour accurate. Now to test out this QNED 81, I really wanted to put it through its test, so I used one of the cheapest basic aerials that I could find, and this literally just stuck up against my door, and well, the results were pretty impressive. It managed to find 144 programs. This is standard definition upscaled, and because the LG chip uses that deep learning algorithm, it really does an incredible job. I actually found it difficult to tell the difference in some programs between the standard definition version and the high definition version. So it used to be years ago, if you had a very low quality signal, then you would get a really poor result. But that has completely been blown out the window with this upscaling technology. Everything from that tiny little aerial just looks brilliant. Really, really impressive. The LG QNED 81 is a perfect TV for you to experience HDMI 2.1 gaming. That's up to 120 FPS, which is frames per second. Not only that, but it also features Game Optimizer, which gives you the option to switch different genres like sports, first-person shooter and role-playing games. As well as this, you have two of those HDMI 2.1 ports, which means you can connect multiple consoles or a high-end PC. It also supports variable refresh rate, auto low latency mode and FreeSync compatibility. In my opinion, 75 inches is the perfect size for a gaming TV. It means that you can sit a distance away but still get that huge big screen action. And there's nothing more immersive than surrounding yourself in the brilliance of Tottenham Hotspur beating Arsenal. I think this result ended up 9-0. Now that may just be limited to the FIFA pitch, but one can dream. But the QNED 81 is the first model to have the HDMI 2.1 features. So those of you for gamers out there, definitely is going to be one for you to consider. It's certainly worth making the step up purely for the gaming features alone. The LG QNED also delivers the latest game experiences with just a compatible controller, with no additional hardware. You can access real-time gaming service by Google Stadia and instantly play the latest PC games on Nvidia's GeForce Now app. You've also got a game menu option right from your home screen. So I think this TV is the perfect TV for somebody that doesn't want to compromise too much, that still wants big screen action. 75 inches at this price range is great, but it also feature rich in terms of its technology. Having that QNED, the quantum cell mixed with the nanodot technology, gives you bright, incredible images and color accurate pictures. And you're also getting the benefit of the gaming technology. HDMI 2.1, 120 FPS, auto low latency mode, variable refresh rate, it goes on. This really is the TV for everyone. This is the LG QNED 81. I think that it is great value for money. Check out the link in the description for more information. And guys, I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching this one. If there are any questions, just leave them in the comments and I'll do my very best to answer them.